Hey guys, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I wanted to give you my empties because I just want to throw this garbage out or recycle it, because some people, when I say I'm going to throw it away, they just get offended. So I just have my bag full of empties, and these videos are always long, so let's just go ahead and get into the video. Without further ado, if you want to see my empties, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have a few things here that are empty. Let's start with this one. This is the Michael Todd Daily Renewal Serum. And I don't have a daytime serum right now. I will search again in my samples because I've been going through all of my samples. I have basically no samples. I have like 20 samples and I had a drawer full of them before. So if I have serum samples, I will use them till the end of the year. But I will not purchase one of these right away now when I'm finishing this video, because I want to use other stuff that I have before going even with a serum, which is one of my favorite products to use for my simple skincare. I only do moisturizer and serum, and that's it. And at nighttime I will do a moisturizer, which will be an oil, and I will do a serum from time to time. So my serum for daytime is sort of a special thing, and this one I hate it. I wouldn't recommend. This is the Michael Todd Daily Renewal Serum. This was sent to me. It was just so gunky and it was disgusting for me. I didn't like the consistency of it. I wouldn't recommend it. It wasn't because it did anything wrong to my skin. It's just not. This is when I understand the term that Hannah Louise uses, cosmetically elegant. This wasn't cosmetically elegant. If you apply this, you didn't know how your makeup was gonna react on top of it. So this is just not a product that I would recommend, but I would get something like this. The Truth Serum from Ulla Henriksen, or something that has a little bit of vitamin C. That's something that I really want in my collection, and I was waiting to finish everything. So I'm not gonna keep rambling. Just so you know, a lot of things I will not replace, even if I need replacements for them. This is my Hoo-Ha Wash, and this is the brand that I always purchase. This is Summer's Eve Island Splash. These I can find here in Colombia. So if I'm going to the US and I know I'm running low, I will purchase one or two, or I will always have one backup. Now I have one open and I don't have a backup, and I won't be purchasing one until I go to the US next, and I will just purchase one, because these I will finish 2 bottles in a year and a little bit more. So these last for ages, and I love it because this keeps my skin fresh. It doesn't have a strong scent, but it has a beautiful scent, and it's better than the ones that they sell here in Colombia for sure. I don't know what it is, but I feel fresher when I use them, and the bottles last me forever, and they end up being way more affordable. So I will keep repurchasing. I already have another scent, the fuchsia one, the one that's darker than this, on my bathroom. The Batiste Dry Shampoo. These I don't need a replacement for it either. These I bought a trio on TJ Maxx because I was traveling, and sometimes my hair gets dirty, but I don't want to wash it. I want to just give it another day since I'm so busy, and I don't want to buy the big bottles because I mostly use this when I'm traveling. Now that I'm gonna start to work out again, this may be handy even here, but I have 2 other small bottles, and these last forever, because I don't use them every day. So I will just keep purchasing the small bottles when the time comes. And I love the Batiste one because they're cheap, and I even get them for cheaper at TJ Maxx, and they help a lot when you want to give your hair a little bit more time, just one day more. Is I love the scent. I will just let it sit in my hair, then massage it, and then comb it, and it will be good to go. The Clarins Body Fit. This is the anti-cellulite contouring expert. I will not tell you that this works with cellulite because I didn't use it every day with a massaging tool or whatever. I love the feeling of it. I love how it makes my circulation feel like it's moving, or feel like my legs are just itchy in a way, in a good way. Just feel like everything is moving inside of me. But it's just too pricey. So this is a $75 bottle. I got this sent to me from Octoly a while ago, and it took me a while to finish it because I didn't want to use it because it was so expensive. And then I realized that I just wanted to finish it up because If it's expensive and I'm not using it, that's just money sitting there. If I use it, at least I'm using up the money that the product costs. So I finished this, and I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have the budget, but I love the feeling of it on my skin. The scent of this is super fresh, and I love the feeling of it, but the price is high, and I don't know if it will actually work on cellulite. If you have used this for cellulite and you used it like they say to use it, then let me know in the comments below. I would love to know that, because I don't have crazy cellulite, but women, we all do. Like 95% of women have cellulite, and if something works for it, maybe in the comments below we can share it. And for someone that's struggling more with that, maybe they can find it as a solution for something that they don't actually appreciate it's coming from their skin. The Caress Tahitian Renewal Soap. This is with pomegranate seeds and coconut milk. This was a gift from my aunt. You guys know that I always show a different scent. And that scent, I purchased 2 bottles of it with a coupon. So I ended up paying just one. With the discount, I divided it with my mom. It was buy 2 and get 1 for free, and then we had coupons, so we ended up paying almost nothing for them. But I purchased one because I knew I needed a replacement for mine. I've been wanting to try a Lush body wash, but since the one that I use, the karité butter and vanilla, something like that, the one that's brownish, it's my favorite body wash in the world. I love the scent of it. Maybe at one point I will get the Lush one, maybe when my budget is not as strict, or when I finish way more products in my collection, not even body washes, but way more products in my collection that I want to just pamper myself with something extra. Maybe I will get the Lush one, or if I get it as a gift, that would be awesome. But the Caress one just makes my body happy. I just love it. I enjoy it. It gives me joy. So why not just spend the amount that this one costs when it's so affordable, instead of spending my money on the other one? So yeah, I have 2 of these ones. One is already in my shower, and then the other one is saved as a backup, so I will not have to repurchase it. I finished another Garnier Micellar Water, and this one, I love it for my clients. I bought a big bottle for my clients for my makeup artistry kit. Also with coupons, now that I went to the US, it ended up being like $3. It was so crazy the amount of money that it cost after couponing. My aunt, like I've said, she's a coupon master. So this is what I will keep purchasing for my makeup artistry kit. I already have a backup, but I also have 2 Biodermas in my collection that I purchased them the last time that I purchased some Beautylish a while ago during this year. And those are what I'm gonna use for myself. And I don't need to purchase any micellar water in the near future. But when I need to purchase it, I will see my budget, and maybe I will even grab the Garnier one for me. I prefer the Bioderma, but it is what it is. The Aussie collection, one of them was sent to me by Influencer. Then my husband used it up. He loved the scent of it. So I purchased this big bottle for him of shampoo. Sometimes I would use it, but I prefer my Lush shampoo. Is the one that I use all the time. But I wash my hair about once or twice a week, and he washes his hair every night. So it wouldn't be helpful for my budget to purchase a $42 shampoo for me to use with him, because he would go through it like crazy. So I always buy big bottles for him, and he will use whatever. He's a guy and he doesn't mind, unless it gives him an itchy scalp. He's good with it, and he loves this. And this was like $6, and it lasted, and I think it lasted a year for him, or 8 months or something crazy like that, using it every day. This one I have here, but I also had another one that I took with me to the Dominican Republic, and I finished over there. So I had 2 left of these ones that I purchased in Spain. These were from Primark, and the brand is H2O Micellar Wipes, and I bought 4 of these. I finished 2, then I had 2 backups. I finished this one, and then I finished another one when I was traveling, and these are good for traveling. I don't use these when I'm at home. I mostly use this for traveling. All my makeup wipes, unless it's for the swatches that I do for my videos, I use them for traveling. So now these 2 are gone, and I have my MAC ones and some Neutrogena ones left. I have here these 3 bags of cotton rounds that I always purchase, and I always tell you that I prefer the blue ones over the green ones. I just bought a 6-pack of the green ones, or 2 6-packs. So I have 12 and I've been finishing them. I think I finished them all completely. I think I have none left. And these are good. These are what I use to remove my makeup. I purchased these on Amazon. I wouldn't recommend the green ones because they are scratchier, and the blue ones are softer, and the price is the same. I think they're like 50 cents of a difference. And then I have this one here that it actually broke when it was about to be done. This is the OPI Brilliant High Shine Top Coat, and I take this with me when I'm getting pedicures because my nails, now they're not, but I used to have acrylics. These I would use on my toes, and it would work beautifully. And this was sent to me by xoxo, and I truly appreciate it, having it, because it's just a heavy coat, and it's shiny and beautiful, and it's heavy. It's not, and it's heavy in a good way. It's opaque, if you can say that about a top coat. I'm not gonna purchase one because when I go to a salon they have a top coat, so I will just use their top coat. For lashes, I have 2 that I have to show you. These are the Ardell, the Wispies and the Demi Wispies. I have these 2 packs are done. You guys know that I use these on my clients because I don't use lashes on myself. And then I have 2 for the Kiss lashes, the 01s and the 03s. I truly love these 2, and I don't think I have any left of these ones, and these are my favorite, these 2 models. But I have a lot of other ones that I found for an affordable price, and those are the ones that I'm gonna use on my kids for the next 6 months. It is what it is, but these are nice because they are the smallest ones, and they are the ones that almost every mother of the bride wants to wear. Almost every single person with super tiny eyes wants to wear. Kiss lashes are my favorite because they're so small and they are not heavy at all. So I would highly recommend, if you're a makeup artist and you want to buy some lashes that are good and that are not crazy expensive and that have a huge variety when it comes to the different shapes of the lashes, I would recommend Kiss lashes for sure. Okay, so these I finished from my makeup artistry kit. This is the 2W2 Rattan, and I already purchased 4 foundation shades this year, and I'm pretty sure that I have stuff to replace this one. I love this foundation. You have seen me purchase them time after time. This year I've purchased about 8 shades, but I have about 9 now. So I finished about 4 or 5 colors this year, and it's my main foundation on my makeup artistry kit. It's not the one that I use on myself, except for when I have a special event. Then I pamper myself and use the foundations that I have on my kit. But this is my holy grail. I will not use it because if not, I will just waste product from my kit on myself, and I have so many foundations that I need to finish before just purchasing this one for myself. But 2W2 Rattan, I put the shade sometimes on a sticker so that I know without having to turn the foundation upside down. But it's beautiful. I would highly recommend this foundation. It was long lasting. It's just long lasting. It's matte. You can sheer it out. You can build it up. It's super full coverage. It's beautiful. The L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. It's my favorite lash primer. You guys know that. Before my No by Year, I used a little sample, and then that went with me to my No by Year. But before my No by Year, I purchased a 2-pack of the Voluminous Primer. I've been repurchasing it this year, and I'm not gonna buy an expensive one because this is a product that I've used every day since I started using that sample. And I already sold my backup, so I only have one open, and at some point I will repurchase my 2-pack, and if I can always, I will sell the other one just to pay for the one that I need to replace. But this is a permanent thing in my collection, and I will have it to put it on my list of things that I need to purchase because I can't be without it. My mascara game has changed. Not only my lashes look bigger, but they don't smudge as easily as when I use mascara without a primer. This is the Laura Mercier cup, but this is not the Laura Mercier powder that was in here. This little pot, it's easier to carry than the big one from Coty Airspun. So this was the Coty Airspun powder, and I just finished it completely. I always save this just to give my sister-in-law powder when she needs it. I'm gonna see if she doesn't have one that's already empty. If not, I will just recycled this, but this was the Cartier spun and now it's completely gone and I'm working on a new powder. A few skincare samples. So I have here 3. This is the Clarins Super Restorative Day. And this was a moisturizer for daytime. I've been using all of my moisturizers that I have as samples before purchasing one because I actually now I'm only using my kit moisturizer because I don't have a personal moisturizer right now, and I don't mind. I will use that. I will depot it in a little thing and I will use it on myself and then refill it time after time because I don't want to purchase one. And then this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, and this is something that I really liked and I loved having a little sample of it, but I will not purchase it right now because I truly don't need it. And then the Sulwhasoo First Skirt Activating Serum, and this is so fresh and beautiful, but again I enjoy the sample, but I will not purchase it. This cream from Lush is a body cream and it's the rump cream. I will not throw this out because this helps me when I'm going to travel. I will just remove the sticker and I will put there anything that I need. If it's body cream, I will put body cream. If it's an oil, whatever I need, a moisturizer, I will put it in here. So these things, if you can reuse them, just do it. It helps with the planet. This foundation is the L'Oreal 107 foundation and I'm finally done with this one. This was one that was darker, so I was using it as a bronzer at some point, then I was mixing it, and now it's done. And a spoiler alert, another one of these is done, but I will show it in my project pan. But I'm so happy that I got to finish another personal foundation. For perfumes, I finished the replica By the Fire, and this I took with me for my trip and I enjoyed it. But I truly think this is too strong for me of a scent, and I love it, but it's too strong, so it just doesn't suit me. It gives me a headache, and that's my issue with perfumes. I have here this nude liner, and I already have 2 backups or 3 backups that I purchased because I always have to carry one on my kids and I have to sharpen it a ton. And I use this about 3 or 4 times a week on myself. So I have one for my kids and one for myself. And then I had this black liner. This is from a Colombian brand and I finally finished it. I just can't use it anymore. It has a little bit left, but it's so uncomfortable to use that these are already gone and I have replacements for it. So I will not have to purchase anything. These are 2 samples that I got at the Sephora Spain because of a client of mine made a purchase and she gave me the samples. This is the Coco Cabana cream. Some people say this burns their skin. I loved it, but I prefer the other scent that they have. The Bum Bum cream is my favorite. So I wouldn't purchase this. At some point I would like to get the Bum Bum cream because it's so beautifully scented, but I'm okay without it. So these are not gonna be a purchase for me. I use these, again, I'm using every single sample of moisturizer that I own, and this is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. This is one of the creams that I recommend to my clients the most. It's beautiful. I would highly recommend it, and it was good to have it as a sample. It just feels good and it's cosmetically elegant, and it just, everything you put on top of it works beautifully. These 2 lip glosses, they're just not good and they smell weird, so I'm gonna consider them gone. These are 2 glosses, the Sexy Mother Pucker by Soap and Glory. And I use this a ton, but I didn't use it enough and it already went bad. And these, I don't remember, but it came on an Ipsy bag and it's from the Star Look brand, but I just hate it. It's just not my style of lip gloss. It's so sticky, but I love the shade, but it's just so old that the scent is gone off. So this is out of my collection for sure. I finished another mascara. This is the YSL The Shock. I still have, shockingly, a ton of mascaras to go, and I recently opened a new one, so I will keep working on them. This was a good one. This was super volumizing. I remember that before, or when I just started my Nova year, I saw Hannah Louise posting about it. She had one that was burgundy or something like that, and she loved the formula. She said that she was crazy about it, that she wanted to repurchase it after her Nova year, and then she changed her mind. I wouldn't repurchase this. I still prefer the eCosmetics Superhero or the Voluminous Carbon Black or the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel. But it was good while I had it. It's a little bit drier than what I like mascaras to be, and it clumps up quite a bit. So it's not my favorite mascara. I still have backup, so I'm not worried about it. I finished these two Stila. This is the Glitter and Glow, and this is the Shimmer and Glow, and I love these both. This is Kitten Karma, and it's my favorite Glitter and Glow. I don't have it now, but at some point I will repurchase for my makeup artistry kit. And then Jezebel was one that I used a ton, and this was one for bridal makeup. And these are those shades that I use almost on every single client. Oh, so pretty, sort of a rose gold. I use this quite a bit. I'm gonna put this aside just to do the test of the eye drops because I haven't done it, but those are finished. This is a Tarte liner, and this is in the shade bronze. I wouldn't buy these. I'm glad that I don't have any of these left in my collection. The formula I'm not in love with. It's not a bad formula, but I prefer my Inglot one, so I wouldn't recommend them even though they were my holy grail at some point. The formula doesn't last quite as long as the Inglot one, and the Inglot you're allowed to revive it with the Duraline, and this one you can't. The CEO's on the Riley, again, another moisturizer that I went through, a small size one, and these I took with me to the Dominican Republic, and it lasted for the days that I was there. This pot, same with the Lush one, I will save it and reuse it and take it with me when I travel. So these two I will save just to keep reusing on my traveling kit. You will see a review of this product. This is the UF foundation, but it sucks. It's so cakey, so heavy, so hard to work with. I wouldn't recommend this. One eye primer gone, and this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Eye and Lip Primer. I didn't like this because, as every other lip primer in my collection, this tends to get patchy. So I'm not in love with eye primers, and I'm happy to see this one go. This lipstick also went bad and has a Jaclyn Hill vibe to it. It's so disgusting and moldy, and I was checking all of my lipsticks, so this is one that was basically new, but it wasn't that old and it went bad. So this is in the shade Nude Breeze, and I wouldn't recommend this. This is from Natura, but this is the Faces line, which is the cheapest line that they have, so these I wouldn't recommend at all. These are my bubble something, and what I don't remember the name, bubble wraps or something like that. And what I wanted to let you guys know is that this one is the original and this one is the fake one, and they both break, but these lasted the same amount of time as these ones, and these were like €1 for 20, and these were like $8 or $9 for 3. So don't purchase the original ones. They are so pricey, and even though they come with a scent, the scent fades away about after 3 uses, so it doesn't even matter. Don't get these, get the fake ones. They will do the same thing. It's the one that I'm wearing today. I still have like 10,000 of the black ones, so I'm good to go. These also expired. This the Country Girl eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and it has basically no pigmentation. It's as if it dried out. So I'm just gonna throw this away because I cannot give it away like that. And this is a blush that I'm gonna consider finished because I can't get any use out of it anymore. And this is the Makeup Geek Romance blush. It was good while it lasted, even better than it was the last time I used it. It's just not the same pigmentation, not the same color. It's just getting old. So yeah, these I would recommend if you can purchase it and you want something sort of like Orgasm but more affordable. This is like Orgasm on steroids when it's brand new, and it blends into the skin beautifully. So if you need a blush recommendation, this I would highly recommend, and I'm happy that I got to finish a blush this year. And then last but not least, I have here the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away. This was really nice. I know that this is pricey, and I've gone through 2 of these, but I just have my Clinique one, and that's gonna be my replacement for it. So I basically need no replacements. I have a few things that I need to replace, like the Voluminous Primer is the only one that comes to mind that's really important. the rest of the things, I'm good with them. I have perfumes, I have moisturizer, I have shampoo, I have hoo-ha wash, I have dry shampoo, I have setting powder, I have a nude liner, I have a black liner, I have more Stila glitters, more Stila liquid eyeshadows. I'm good. I'm good with what I have, and I'm happy to have finished a ton of things. So that's it for this video, you guys. Remember that I have a goal and I want to finish $4,000 before the end of the year. So, or 3,000. I think it's 3,000 or maybe 4,000. I want to finish $3,000 before the end of the year on Empties beauty products. So I'm going to put the amount that I have finished on this video right here. Then I'm going to add it up to the last amount that I have finished throughout this year right here. And then I'm going to put the total and what I'm short to reach my goal. So if you like these videos, please put an empty basket in the comments below as an emoji. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it, you guys. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.